Hey, it's Greg. I'm here with Jeff, inventor of Shocknife. Why don't you go ahead and tell me about your knife?
Okay, Greg. Well, it's a training tool for law enforcement, military, and corrections. It's not designed to be a weapon, but to be used in training. It was developed because I was doing defensive tactics training up in Canada, where about 65% of our deadly force encounters in law enforcement is with an edged weapon. Unfortunately, we didn't have a way to induce acute stress in training. We could only use rubber knives or wooden knives. Unfortunately, officers aren't afraid of that. So we had to come up with some sort of idea on how can we make them afraid of it. The result was the creation of the Shocknife. And basically what we do is we use electrical impulses to stimulate nerves in the same manner as a real cut would, but without damaging them. So what it does is it causes a sensation of being cut. It's completely adjustable, so depending on what level you set it at, from low, medium, high, or extreme, it will give a different sensation to the feel of the knife. At its lowest setting, it's going to feel like a paper cut. At its highest setting, it's going to feel like you cut with a butcher knife.
Yeah, we don't, like in a training environment, you can hurt someone.
Check with this. This is set on low right now. So as you can see on low,
turn it and go in.
very slow pulsing. When it goes into skin, there's no pulsing at all. But it's going to give the sensation of being cut. It doesn't feel like a shock. It actually fools the brain into thinking that you're being cut. But if you want, I'll demonstrate it on your arm so you can describe the sensation yourself.
Yeah, that feels like I just got cut.
And that's exactly what it's supposed to do. The reason we wanted to do that, obviously at this low level, is we don't want to overwhelm the person. So it's a mild cut sensation. If you're doing static drills, it causes a little level of arousal. It acts more like a biofeedback tool, so that it lets people know where they would have been cut if it was a real encounter. Then as you incrementally increase your training up to dynamic level, or scenario-based training, then you get right up to extreme where the knife is going to come alive. At this level, obviously, it makes it a lot easier to induce acute stress. This is very important in training because in a real knife encounter, the officer is going to experience acute stress, and as a result, there's going to be a massive release of hormones that's going to cause physiological, psychological changes. If you don't replicate that in training, you're not adequately preparing your officers for the street.
How many times have you done that to yourself?
Honestly, I couldn't even begin to count.
And how long did it take before you kind of got used to the sensation, where you were kind of still fighting through it?
It's like anything. The knife is designed not to incapacitate, so you'll always be able to fight through it. We want people in training to be able to fight through it. But like anything, it's when you don't expect it. Even now, if somebody came up behind me and took me across the back leg, I'm going to jump, just like I would with a real knife.